Boom.
Hi, every pony, and welcome to Macintosh and Mod, the show about My Little Pony from two adults who love it in spite of their children.
Welcome to Macintosh and Mod. I'm Diana.
And I'm David.
And it's Season 5, Episode 4, Bloom and Gloom. Apple Bloom is so anxious about earning her cutie mark that she has nightmares, but her friends help her deal with the fears. It's an Apple Bloom-Cutie Mark Crusaders episode.
And that means there's only one guest we could have on.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about Apple Bloom, who are we going to have come on?
Our very own Apple Bloom, it's Lucy.
Hello, my name is Lucy and I'm in first grade.
Lucy, how old are you now?
7.
Man, yeah, you've gotten older since we first started doing this with you. You were 5 when we did your first episode.
I think I was 6.
No, you were 5. All right, so how do you feel about Apple Bloom?
Good.
Good. Are you excited to learn more about Apple Bloom growing up?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's start our episode. We start at the Cutie Mark Crusader Clubhouse. Hear ye, hear ye. The meeting of the Cutie Mark Crusaders is now in session. Who wants to do a roll call?
I'm pretty sure we're all here.
Yeah, Apple Bloom, what is this all about? Oh, nothing, except this letter from Babsy saying she got her cutie mark.
What?
She says it's a pair of scissors.
So she's good at cutting stuff?
Of course, she was always fussing with her bangs and tail. I bet she grows up to be a celebrity stylist. But if she spends all her time cutting hair, who's going to run the Manhattan CMCs?
Well, not Babs. She can't be a cutie mark crusader if she's already got her cutie mark.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I guess you're right. I'm glad she's happy, but I sure wouldn't want to be up to my flank and mane hair all day. Can you imagine getting stuck with a cutie mark you didn't like? No, or at least I hadn't. Don't worry, Apple Bloom. Most of your family has apple-related cutie marks. I bet yours will be too. And what's not to like about apples?
There's the core and sour apples and rotten apples and apples with worms in them. What?
Not helping. And Apple Bloom is freaking out.
What would you do if you had to do something forever and ever that you didn't like doing?
I would tell my parents I did not like doing that and I wanted to stop having to do it.
I feel like you already do that with your room.
And your chores. That is interesting, isn't it?
Well, I like that they call the Manhattan the CMCs because whenever I am taking my notes on our episodes, instead of Cutie Mark Crusaders, I write CMCs. That always makes me happy. But oh no, like Apple Bloom had never considered the fact that once they get their cutie marks, they're not Cutie Mark Crusaders anymore. And also, what happens if she doesn't like her cutie mark?
Oh no!
Oh no. That's a lot to think. They've put so much thought into like them getting them. They didn't think about what happens next. My Little Pony. Do 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 do. My Little Pony. Do 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 do. All right, well, we head on over to the apple farm, and Applejack is putting Apple Bloom to bed. I guess I spent so much time worrying about how to get a cutie mark, I never even thought about what happened after. There's just so many things to consider.
I'm sure there are, but you don't need to.
What if I finally get my cutie mark and I don't like it? What if I get my cutie mark and no pony likes me?
Well, that's just ridiculous.
What if the Crusaders drift apart? I mean, we won't really be the Cutie Mark Crusaders anymore. What if it's not an apple? Well, I have to move out. Where will I live?
All right, that's enough, Sugar Cube. Those are way too many questions to answer all in one night.
But...
And no pony's gonna make you move out.
Are you sure, Applejack?
Of course I'm sure. Now get some sleep. You'll see. Everything will be better in the morning.
She's being a little dramatic.
Have you ever been a little dramatic?
Yeah.
Where does that come from? How are you so dramatic?
I don't understand.
From my mother and my father.
Oh.
I feel so called out.
Cuss. So Applejack's tucking Apple Bloom into bed, and she sings her this little song.
Hush now, little sister, you're loved by all you know. You'll never lose their friendship, no matter where you go. There ain't no call to worry, so don't you cry or fret. A cutie mark won't change you, no matter what you get.
And Apple Bloom is just like, okay, no matter what I get. And she falls off to sleep. She wakes up the next day, rooster's crowing. Ooh-wee, nothing like a good night's sleep.
Breakfast!
She rushes to the kitchen. You're right, Applejack. I feel so much better. I don't know what I was so worried about last night.
See, now what did I tell you? A good night's sleep will be just about... Well, no wonder you were so worked up.
And Applejack's head goes like a full 90 degrees. What is it?
Looks like some pony got her cutie mark.
I can't believe it. I got my cutie mark. I got my cutie mark.
She shakes Applejack so hard.
Her head rattles. She's screaming it out the window. It's so loud that Big Mac gets startled. And we see that nearby to the apple farm is a carrot farm. We have not seen that before. That's pretty cool. They live in a shoe, or what looks like a shoe.
It's probably a big carrot.
I got my cutie mark. Wait till I tell the others that my cutie mark is a. What is it?
I have no idea what it means.
And it's one of those canisters that pest control people use. That little canister that you pump and then you spray around like the perimeter of your house to keep ants out. Up pops this pest control pony.
I know what it means.
He's wearing a gas mask.
It means I can retire.
So we cut to this dude and Apple Bloom walking through the orchards. Infestations? Do you mean like Paris sprats?
Please, any pony with a trombone can get rid of Paris sprats. I'm talking about the serious stuff. You ever heard of Twitter mats?
I like the trombone as a nice callback to when we have met Paris sprites before. Twitter mites?
Pest ponies like you and me are the only things keeping these live wires from destroying half of Equestria.
Pest ponies?
It's no easy trade. Even the best of us yearns for the day they can move on to greener pastures. Oh, now that you're here to take over, my day has finally come.
Take over?
Wow. This guy...
I mean, he just showed up and decided, oh, you're it, kid. It's time for you to do this. So, Lucy, I'm not going to do laundry ever again. So now it's all your responsibility. I'm going to show you how to use the washing machine, and then we're done. It's all on you now. How do you feel?
Mad. Really, really mad. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You don't want your cutie mark to be in laundry?
Yeah, I want my cutie mark to be moving around rooms.
Your pony name is Folded Linen.
No, it's not.
Yep, folded linen.
Mm-hmm.
Or fresh linen. Fresh linen.
Yeah.
That's a gain scent.
It's a lot of sense, actually. Take over?
You're going to need to stop repeating what I say and pay attention if you want to learn anything.
I'm sorry. I guess this just wasn't what I was expecting.
Don't worry, with a cutie mark like that, I'm sure you've got the touch.
The touch? We get next to this machine that he's got, and it's got all of these gears and who's its and what's its. And they've got these canisters that they suck these bugs into, these Twitter mites.
Which are electrified.
Yes. If they get out, they start electrocuting everyone and everything.
Ouch. So they keep going on, and Apple Bloom's running around like crazy trying to capture the Twitter mites.
And, she's struggling a little bit with this machine, but, she's finally able to, start vacuuming them up. And she just kind of, gunslinging this machine. And she's able to, hook it back into its little holster.
Yeah, after about a minute or two, we realize, oh, she's really good at this. Well, looks like you're all set. Drop me a note sometime at the Piney Shade Retirement Community.
Now, hold on. I'm sure this job is real important, but I don't think I want to call bugs for the rest of my life. Hey, where'd he go? And in walks our favorite person, a real mean girl. Well, look at the new bug pony. It's Pest Pony.
It sure is. Ew.
I might have known you'd end up with the worst cutie mark ever.
But look on the bright side. Whenever you need a friend, you can just go out and catch one.
That's not funny. Here, friend. Stop it.
Here, Bug. Will you be my friend, Bug? Because no pony else will.
You know what? My cutie mark isn't the worst. You two are. Apple Bloom starts running away.
She's not wrong.
No, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon are being mean girls.
We don't like them.
What do we do with when we have a mean friend?
We tell the teacher.
That's good.
Or parents if we're not with our teacher.
You tell your grown up, whoever your grown up is. That's good. And are mean people our friends?
No.
Nope.
They're foes.
They're foes. Correct. So Apple Bloom's running away, and she runs into the forest. I hate to think that Diamond Tiara is right, but this cutie mark sure isn't what I was hoping for.
Why should you have to keep it then?
Who's there? What do you mean?
If your cutie mark bothers you so much, get rid of it.
Well, if you know how to wave a hoof and erase a terrible cutie mark, you go right ahead.
As easily said as done.
And the wind blows in, and her cutie mark is gone. Huh. Now that is some serious magic. So she's walking back the way that she came, and she gets back to the area that Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon were. And we see all of these ponies panicking. And they're running back and forth, and the Twitter mites have gotten everywhere. And during this sequence, we meet our rando pony options of the week. We've got Red Delicious, which is clearly an Apple family member. He's got a giant red apple on his flank. And then we see a unicorn named Diamond Mint, who is also running by. She's got 3 diamonds on her flank. So, Lucy, at the end of the episode, you have to tell us which one of these ponies is going to be the rando pony of the week.
About it.
It's a very important responsibility.
Can I say something that's kind of similar to why they were running to the Twitter mites?
Of course.
Also, it's like when my brother is the Twitter mite and I'm the pony's running away. He keeps chasing me.
Oh, you feel like your brother's a Twitter mite?
Yes, true.
You're not wrong.
Is he trying to zap you?
It's like fake zapping, like invisible zapping.
Ooh.
So you identify with these ponies. All right. So Twitter mites are everywhere. Apple Bloom runs into the mayor, and the mayor's like, you gotta get your family out of town. You gotta go. Apple Bloom finds the machine to suck up the Twitter mites, but she's having trouble catching them because she doesn't have her cutie mark anymore. She doesn't have the touch. Here, Bugs. Come on here. Applejack comes up, finds her.
Apple Bloom, what in tarnation are you doing?
I'm trying to stop the infestation, of course.
Only a pest pony can do that. Now, come on, we got to skedaddle.
And Big Mac comes up, and he's got a stagecoach attached to him. They're all packed up, ready to go. But I gotta do something.
Are you crazy?
And they're zapping all over the place, and zip, zip, zap. They've taken down the family barn again. That poor barn gets.
I know.
Well, this is to be at least like 8th time that barn has gone down.
But Apple Bloom is standing up ready to fight this down, and no can do. Nothing's going to happen. And all of a sudden, the Twitter mites converge.
And Apple Bloom wakes up from her nightmare.
Oh, bother.
That's what I call a nightmare. It seemed too real.
It's round 2.
It's time for round 2. You're right.
Breakfast!
Applejack, you're not going to believe the dream I just had. I guess I needed more sleep than I thought.
See, now what did I tell you? A good night's sleep will fix just about... Well, no wonder you were so worked up.
And she's turned her head sideways again.
Uh-oh.
What?
Looks like some pony got her cutie mark.
Again?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I did? Woohoo! Potion making. Now that's more like it. So it looks like a little potion making beaker. It's a little callback to the potion making practice she's been doing with Twilight.
More like what?
Never mind. I'm just glad that Princess Twilight's lessons finally paid off.
I expect you want to run off to the clubhouse and tell your friends all about your new cutie mark. But before you go, make sure you do all your chores.
And she is gone. Applejack is already by herself.
Apparently she lost a horseshoe.
We go to the clubhouse, and Scootaloo and Sweetabelle are throwing horseshoes. They're playing. Woohoo!
Ponies playing horseshoes. It's just so good. Why all the excitement?
Yeah, what's going on? Oh, nothing except my brand new cutie mark.
That's amazing.
Wow, I know.
That's so cool.
I don't suppose either of you got yours.
Nope.
Me neither. Oh, I know it's silly, but I always hoped we'd get our cutie marks together.
Me too.
But I'm still super excited for you.
Absolutely.
I know. And so she gets over to the podium. Let's call this meeting to order. I'm sure the three of us can figure out how to get 2 more cutie marks. Yeah, the thing is, what?
Well, you can't be a cutie mark crusader if you've already got your cutie mark.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, just like Bab Seeds. Well, I could just sit quietly in the corner till you two figure out what you're going to do.
Uh-oh.
Well, technically, the clubhouse is for crusaders only.
This turns on a dime.
This is so mean.
But again, this should be suspicious to us.
This is, the logic we've been operating on.
And it's one of the rules they made at the beginning when they made
The clubhouse.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Yeah.
Because as Sweetie Belle says,
Rules are rules.
Well, technically the clubhouse is for crusaders only. Oh, right. I guess I should come back later then? Why? I mean, you can't come in then either. Oh, rules are rules.
I don't think we're still supposed to be friends.
What? So now Apple Bloom is in the forest again. Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo, come on, Phillies, this isn't funny.
More trouble with cutie mark?
No, I mean, well, I got mine, but my friends didn't get theirs, and now there's all kinds of trouble.
Sounds to me like cutie marks and trouble are 2 peas in the same pod.
I guess so. I mean, if I was a blank flank again, there wouldn't be a problem.
Your wish is my command.
So the cutie mark is now gone again. So we cut back to the clubhouse. Apple Bloom is running up.
Hey, Apple Bloom, why'd you want to meet here?
Well, us blank flanks have to meet somewhere.
Actually, Apple Bloom, we both sort of got our cutie marks.
You did? What are they?
Oh, we don't have time to go into all that.
And we certainly don't have time to hang out at an old clubhouse.
Yeah, we've got responsibilities now.
Maybe we'll see you later.
Much later.
Wait, hold on. I can get my cutie mark again. I think. I mean, I got it once, right? Wait a second. What in Equestria is going on?
Apple Bloom's starting to lose it here.
Like, she wakes up and she sees the clubhouse out her window and she's like, what's up? Yeah, now we're getting into round 3.
This one is the most ultimate scary, which I covered my head.
Oh, you covered your head? It scared you?
Breakfast!
I'm not so sure sleep is the cure-all Applejack thinks it is. Applejack, I know you said sleep is supposed to make me feel better, but I'm pretty sure it's making me feel worse.
See, now what did I tell you? A good night's sleep will fix... Well, no wonder you were so worked up.
Didn't you hear what I said? I was trying to...
Well, what do we have here?
What is it, Granny? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Right, Applejack? Right. Nothing at all. Right, Big Mac? Truth is, Apple Bloom, it's your cutie mark. Yep.
Oh no, what is it now? So we cut to, they're all at the table and Apple Bloom is being interrogated like a criminal in a police station.
Well, I can tell you what it ain't. It ain't no apple. Nope.
What?
And we don't have room for non-apples, except Applejack is speaking in Big Macintosh's voice. So you're going to hear weird voices that are not the same people. And Big Macintosh, in Applejack's voice, nope. I mean, it continues to go crazy from there, and eventually Big Macintosh just says, oh, you're going to have to change your name, and you're going to have to move out.
No! And she falls out of her bed. She is woken up. And this time we hear Pinkie Pie give a rooster crow.
Maybe the most ridiculous, and of course...
All right, now this is getting ridiculous. I never thought I'd be so happy to not get a cutie mark. What the? And then she checks herself in the mirror and she sees a cutie mark. And then she turns around and it's another one. And then it's another one. And then she turns around and it's her face winking at her.
And now cutie marks are flying all around her.
I don't want to see another cutie mark as long as I live.
Back so soon?
All right, whoever you are. I don't know what spell you went and cast on me, but I want it to stop right now.
I didn't cast a spell on you or any pony else. I only did what you wanted.
Why, I don't want you to torment me with nightmares.
You didn't want to catch bugs, and I helped. You didn't want to lose friends, and I helped. If there's a problem with your family, I'm sure I can help with that too.
I don't want your help. Just get away from me. And she is running back and forth, and she keeps running into a version of herself with these creepy eyes. So then, who should appear but Luna comes flying out of the moon.
Oh, Apple Bloom, you can't get away from your own shadow.
Princess Luna? My shadow? What do you mean? And we see the shadow with the mean eyes kind of morph down, and you can tell that it is her actual shadow. You mean I've just been doing this to myself all along?
Of course, Apple Bloom. It's your dream.
If I've been dreaming this whole time, why don't I just wake up?
Sometimes we can worry about a thing so much, the fear can make us feel we're trapped in a nightmare. I don't suppose there's anything you're particularly afraid of, is there?
Yeah, I guess I've been pretty worried about getting my cutie mark.
Well, that is the same as worrying about who you are. That is all a cutie mark is. If you cannot accept who you are, your life might seem like a bad dream.
But if I like who I am, do you think other ponies will too?
Of course.
Then it doesn't matter what my cutie mark is.
Indeed.
Oh, but that's so simple. I must be the only pony in the universe this worried about her cutie mark.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
And so then Princess Luna brings up 2 doors a la Monsters, Inc. And she opens them and we go into Sweetie Belle's dream. And she is imagining that she has to audition in front of Rarity, DJ Pone 3, and Octavia Medley. And as soon as her cutie mark pops up, her cutie mark is a mop and bucket.
And then the microphone turns into a mop, and then she's so scared.
Yeah, a janitor brings her out the mop and bucket, and she's just like, oh no. And then we open the next door, and we go to Scootaloo's dream, and she's at the top of a ramp, and she's flying down, and all of a sudden her cutie mark appears, and it's a mixer in a bowl, and all of a sudden she's baking, and she gets into batter and basically starts drowning. Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle are having nightmares too?
It's been a busy night for us all, but I think it's time to bring it to a close.
I love Princess Luna. Yeah, I'm busy. Yeah, y'all are keeping me busy. So we cut to the clubhouse, and Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle show up. Princess Luna!
I know you've all had a lot on your minds tonight, but I think Apple Bloom has something she'd like to share before you wake.
We're still asleep?
Cool!
And Scootaloo starts flying around the air because she cannot fly in normal life.
But she's like, I'm in a dream. Let's do this.
Well, I guess I should call this dream meeting of the Cutie Mark Crusaders to order.
And instead of gaveling, apparently,
It honks. I know we all got pretty anxious when we found out Babs got her cutie mark, but I, for one, don't want to have nightmares every night from now until we get ours.
Me neither.
And even though we're all a little scared, a cutie mark won't change who we are or how every pony feels about us. It's lucky we're all scared of the same thing. That way we can all help and remind each other to just be who we are.
And when the day comes that you all finally get your cutie marks, you can be sure they'll fit you to a T.
Exactly.
Do you fillies think that Babs is worried or scared about some of this stuff?
I know. Let's put together a care package for her. That way she'll know she isn't alone. And we wouldn't want her to think that because she isn't a crusader, she still can't be friends. But maybe we should wait till we wake up. And we zoom out of the clubhouse and we see that the clubhouse is actually rotating in midair around them.
In like a swirly galaxy weird formation.
Mm-hmm. So Apple Bloom wakes up. She looks at her flank. It's blank. Okay, good. She runs down the stairs.
And Applejack is flapping jacks, but Big Mac and Granny are down there.
Yeah, they're all coming to the table.
And it is not the same scene that we've seen.
And Apple Bloom sings her song again, and they all get to the table.
Well, sure looks like some ponies feeling better.
You have no idea.
See, now what'd I tell you? A good night's sleep cures just about everything.
I guess so. I just wish I hadn't been so exhausting. So everybody starts eating, but they're a little confused by what she said. That's the end of our episode.
Yay!
So Lucy, do you worry about growing up?
Yeah.
What do you want to be right now when you grow up?
Definitely not a police.
Okay.
Maybe a baker.
A baker? All right. That would be very delicious. That would be a very delicious job.
I wouldn't hate that at all.
I would make cupcakes for Thea's birthday party.
Oh, that would be sweet. Would you make cupcakes for my birthday party?
Booyah, yes.
Okay, the answer has to be yes. You must provide me with cupcakes for life. Or cookies. You have to bake me stuff.
Cake.
Cake, I'll accept cake. Will you do pie? I love
No.
pie. Oh man, I love pie.
Pie.
Maybe
That's
I...
your favorite type of pie.
Well, you are
Yes.
a pushover. All right.
Yes.
Are you going to drive me to and from places?
What does that mean?
That means that you want to be daddy's driver.
Uh-huh.
So he doesn't have to drive anymore. You will drive him around all the time.
Like a taxi?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you this right now. When you get your driver's license, that will become your job.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're not with me. No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
It's going to happen.
Clearly we can talk her into anything. So.
It's true.
I'm going to tell you no. I'm going to tell you no. And then I'm going to run away.
I guess you don't get to drive anymore. All right, Lucy, you have a very big decision to make.
Important.
It's not about growing up. It's about a rando pony. Is it going to be
Yeah.
Diamond Mint or Red Delicious?
Dun, 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 dun. Diamond Man.
Diamond Mint. All right. Good choice. All right, that's going to be our rando pony of the week. Thank you so much for being here, Lucy, in your own home, where we told you didn't have to go to bed yet.
It's true.
Until next time.
Bye, every pony.
Bye, every pony.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to review and rate us on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you listen to your podcast. For questions, comments, and recommendations, you can email us at macintoshandmod@gmail.com or find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.